And we are continuing our 2015 Gen Con experience here. We're at the Bézier booth. I'm here with Ted, and he's going to show us a little bit about Favor of the Pharaoh, which is not out yet. How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Having a good time so far at the
Yeah,
con?
it's great. Show's crazy busy. That's always good.
I'm sorry, I forgot to put the microphone. I'm like a noob at interviews. Do you want to give us a quick explanation
Sure.
of Pharaoh?
Sure. The basic idea behind Favor of the Pharaoh, it's if you imagine two different games, Dominion and Yahtzee, and they had a really, really pretty baby. That's what Favor of the Pharaoh is. It happened to be an Egyptian baby too, but that's not important. So the basic idea here is that everyone is trying to get the favor of the Pharaoh. This is our little Pharaoh here. And in order to do that, you're going to work your way up through Egyptian society, and you're going to do that by befriending all those different folks there. And the way you do that is they have certain criteria that has to be met in order for them to become your friend, basically, and to help you to get to the next level. Everyone starts with dice, and these represent basically kind of your chits that you're throwing in order to befriend these people. Everyone starts with 3, you roll them. Anytime you roll dice, you must lock at least one of them over here in your pyramid. You can lock more. So for instance, I have a pair of 5, so I'm going to take both of those and kind of lock them out of the way. Once you lock some dice, you can roll again. And I'm an awesome roller, clearly.
Look at that.
That's not...
He's cheating.
Wow. At that point, I can then basically look for a friend. And this is what these friends require. So this one here, 3 of a kind to get this worker. A pair for the farmer, all those qualify. She wants me to have all even dice. Well, I don't, so she can't be my friend right now. And this one requires me to have a total of 10 or more. And then this down here, Herder, he'll be anyone's friend. You can do anything there, and he'll still help you out a little bit. So in this case, 3 of a kind, I can get either one of these. I'm going to choose this one here, this worker. And what this is going to do for me on my next turn is it's going to let me start, thank you, with a die that's already set to 1.
Right.
So I'll start rolling 3. Now I happen to roll a 1, which I did. I'll be able to use this in the future. Now the cool thing about this is...
Attention Gen Con attendees. Join in any King of Tokyo
I can take this and put it here instead of having to take a number I don't want, because it's already 1. And then I have a chance to roll again and see how I did. So I didn't get it there, but set 2 pair, which might get me this one here.
Wow, okay.
This one allows me to turn dice upside down. Now, if I would have had her before, I could have turned these 2 6s into 2 1s, and then added them there, and then I could have gotten 4 of a kind or something else. But anyway, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to get these cards and more of these cards until finally one of the players is going to roll 7 of a kind. And once they do that, they have the opportunity to get the queen and the Pharaoh that comes along with it. That's going to kick off kind of this final roll-off at the end of the game. Let's say I rolled 7 1s. So it's not great, but hey, it's enough to get me the queen, and the Pharaoh is now my friend. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to have an audience with the Pharaoh. However, everyone now has a chance to beat that. Based on all the cards they've gotten so far, they can now roll dice. If they get more than 7 1s, for instance, 7 3s, or 7 6s, or 8 2s, or 8 1s or something, they would get them the Pharaoh. Everyone has 1 chance to beat it. If someone does beat me, I then can have a final roll with using the Queen's special power, and this is pretty awesome. This lets me take a die from here, change it to any number I want to, and just plop it in there right away. Okay. So it's a really cool power to have, and because I was the first one to get it, I get to do that. If I can beat the people who beat me, then I win. Otherwise, the person who rolled the highest at that point wins.
So the person who's left with the Pharaoh.
Yes, exactly. Whoever has the Pharaoh ends up winning that.
Okay, very cool.
That's the basis of the game. It has a lot of other cool things going on here. A lot of these, all these tiles are different. They give you special dice. They give you these little tokens here that are one-time use. This adds like 1 to any die. This one here lets you re-roll a die. The game comes with a ton of tiles.
Wow.
That you can.
Really
right now
cool.
we're using 20 different tiles. There's 50 different tiles in the game, so you can just swap them in and out.
I like the whole theme that it's like a pyramid. You're working your way up to get all the different things.
Yeah, totally. There's this. We have a free app that you can use for the game to help you set it up. The little shuffle button there gives you a random setup of tiles, so you don't have to say what goes well together. So we have it all preset in there. Yeah.
Cool. And this is scheduled to
just now, so that's like you have all the rules already.
Right. This is scheduled to release. You said
at Essen in October.